Hello everyone, Bloodpet here and welcome to my, what I believe is 5th encounter of the No Banlist Pauper Showdown series against PR0boszcz. Match 1 is gonna be High Tide against Hot Dogs, Match 2 Storm versus Monoblack. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna keep this. He is on the play, but we have double snap for protection, so this is probably gonna be quite a race because his deck can consistently win on turn 3, I believe. So it's almost guaranteed he has the dog next turn. Do I want to be losing life for Git Probe? I think I do. Yeah, so there's the Kill Fiend. Lava Dart, notably, that's gonna be nasty to mess up our combo. But yeah, not that much we can do at the moment. I actually think I'll just cycle the Compelling Argument in his end step. Unfortunately, we don't have anything in our main to counter the Kill Fiend, so it is guaranteed to resolve there. Answers, nice. So yeah, I think, let's see, so it's 3 cards, soon to be the Kill Fiend in hand, and 1 unknown. I think I'm gonna snap. Yeah, I think I should snap. It's very risky if I don't. And then I'm probably gonna scroll. So we can like scroll for another High Tide, and we could go with triple High Tide loop next turn maybe. It's tricky, but I think I'm gonna try that. Just considering the alternatives, but I think that might be the play here. Just High Tide number 2 pass. So now he replays Kill Fiend, hopefully does not have a land. Okay. Does not have the land. So let's see. Can we go off here? Is the question. So we High Tide once. Then we have 4 mana. No, we High Tide once, then we tap Island for blue, High Tide for the second time. Tap Island, we have 4 in the pool. We snap. Snap generates 4 mana with double High Tide, so we have 8 in the pool. We get Mancer. It's not quite enough. I think we need like a Flicker or a Snap or a Cloud of Fairies. So I'm gonna go for just a single High Tide now and Preordain after. That's not really what we want. Just an island. That's kind of stinky. We can still snap the Kill Fiend and then Mancer something back. But yeah, we cannot go infinite, right? So again, High Tide. Then we have 3 mana, we snap this up to 7 mana, we have Mancer, but we cannot quite yet go infinite because Mancer plus Snap generates 6 but costs 6, so we're not netting any mana. We're just making Infinite Storm, but that's not good enough. Right? So I think I'm just gonna snap and Mancer. We could get back the snap, but we're not really advancing all that much if we do that. We could get Merchant Scroll. Tricky stuff. Or we could just get Preordain. We're definitely getting something. I think I get the Preordain actually. Just be mana efficient. Okay, bottom island, top the Ponder. That's unlucky. And now there's the land, so now he has Lava Dart for interactions. So I don't think we can go for the combo here. We could just play Mancer number 2. And I guess like hope we're not dead. Plan on jumping. So we know these 3. So let's see, he can give himself Pro Blue, Mutagenic, and Dart us twice. So we're at 16, and this is 4 triggers. So that's he would only need 1 more spell to win. So I don't think I can afford to play the Mancer there and just tap out. Okay. Does Flicker do something for us? I'd like a block and Flicker, but yeah, I don't think that's good enough. I don't love losing life here for probe, so I guess I'll pay. It's another Mutagenic. Okay. Just lands. It's another High Tide. But this is tough. I think we lose this. I think if he goes for it, we just lose this. Oh, and now he has the perfect info. Okay, I'm gonna let him do his thing. Could not quite get there. I don't think there was a line, but it was really close. Yep, attack for 17, and there's the Lava Dart for the win. Okay, there we go then. Game 2. We are definitely gonna be bringing our Hydroblasts in. Got just a couple of these. Gutshot doesn't do anything against him. This spell could be fine. We've got the Fall from Favor. That's kind of a niche thing. I'm not sure if this card has even a place in this deck, but I think I might as well try it out here. I don't think I'll get a chance to do that in any other matchup, so maybe. And I guess this spell is almost strictly better than Spell Pierce. So yeah, I think probably out with Spell Pierce and Muddle for being a bit too slow. I usually don't mind cutting like one cantrip. Giga Drowse seems interesting. We can like potentially slow him down by a turn with the Giga Drowse. So it's not completely horrible. Maybe I give up like a Frantic Surge. Could also bring in a Curfew to mess up his combo. I kind of like that. Yeah. I kind of like Curfew here. Do we have the space though? One more cut. So maybe we only leave one Frantic. Seems wrong. Maybe go down to one Preordain. Alright, I can get behind this. Let's see. We're on the play this time. Hand looks really good. Yeah, let's keep. Well, it could use a little help. I would of course love to start with a Hydro in my hand, but can't get too picky, and he's going down to 5. Scroll is nice, but 2 islands are not really. But I can like scroll for the Hydroblast and potentially buy myself a lot of time. So that's kind of interesting. So can I afford to draw the one land brick? I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm probably better with a fresh. Okay, so we could ponder here into something, or we could impulse. I think I'll just impulse. To be noted, he's bringing probably a bunch of Pyroblasts. So we need to be wary of these. I guess I take High Tide. You could like maybe try to go off. We're missing both Mancer and Flicker. So let's see. I could hide out and try to do something. Or I could just ponder, try to look for like a Hydroblast or something. I think I'll spend one of the tides. We have a redundant one, right? So I will start with the tide. Okay, there's Hydro. So yeah, with these we cannot keep going, but we can Hydro his Crasher. And if that's his only creature, then that's really good for us, right? Could also play the Cloud or something, but Let's ponder first. I mean, we could keep going and maybe win with this, but it's really risky. Anyway, it's probably good enough to keep the ponder. Shuffle these. And just kill the crasher. If he has another creature, I'm gonna be sad. But if he does not, then we bought ourselves potentially a lot of time. And given he's starting on Monoblack, he probably does not have another creature. So that's really good for us, right? So I don't think there's any rush, really. I might save this island to discard to Frantic, so I'll just pass, yeah. I think the more cards we draw, the better, so... Okay, there's a Mancer. He could have a Pyro for it. That would be unfortunate. But I think if he has it, he has it, right? So I'll just try the Mancer anyway. He probably does not have it. Okay, so I guess I take Ponder. I guess I take Ponder because we still wanna fight Flicker or something. Yeah, I think this tells me he does not have Pyro. Because if he had one, seems unlikely he would not cast it there. And again, I don't really see a reason to rush going for the combo. He can't win in one turn. He has to play the creature and pass the turn, so we have time here. Okay, that's interesting. Is it? Compelling is just kind of a redraw. Curfew would like save... It can save our creature and do some neat things, but I mostly just want to fight the Flicker or at least the Snap. So I'm actually gonna shuffle this. There's another Tide. Okay, interesting. Might as well swing for one. I don't think that's the way we win this game, but I'll do it. And I think I'm probably cycling one of these Cloud of Fairies, and I might as well do it now, in case we find another cantrip. There's the Snap. Alright, alright. Oh, that's really nice. That's exactly what I was looking for. Wow. Wow, okay. I don't know if I'm going for the combo given these circumstances. Yeah, because like Lava Darts can just kill our fairies twice, or one Lava Dart per Archaeomancer. So, wow. That's really cool. What do we do then? What's the plan? We could like play the fairy to double our clock. I don't think it's great, but I could maybe try to Phrenic search. Just to try to dig into like another Mancer or something. It's tricky. We don't have a lot of gas here. I think I'll maybe cycle one of the clouds. It's really not doing a lot in face of all this nonsense. Another land, okay. I think I'll play Island Pass. And there's a creature. That's rough. And right, this is a hasty creature, of course. So he can technically win in a single turn. Okay. Doesn't seem to be going for anything yet. Because, I mean, he's... if we're just attacking each other, he's winning, right? So, what do we scroll for here? Got a bunch of options. I could try to go for something with the High Tide. And again, it's gonna be really difficult to deal with all the spikes and pyroblasts and nonsense. But I might have to do that anyway. Let's see, High Tide. I'm kind of hoping he pyros this. Yeah, I think that's good. So, triple Lava Dart is his hand. So, I could Tide again. Scroll for Gush, I believe. We could scroll for Curfew, that's kind of funny, but no, I think it's Gush. We need some more cards here. Play the island. Might as well probe again, but we know his hand, right? Yeah. Let's go for the Phrenic. Giga Drowse is interesting. But I think I just do one more Phrenic. Or let's see. I could first Mancer for second High Tide. Okay. Or I could just Mancer for the Hydro, kill this guy. Seems like ultra safe play. And we're not really going off if we're doing that. I don't think. But I'll actually get the Hydro, yeah. It's just a safeguard in case we cannot go off. Phrenic again. Discard 2 islands. Untap 3 islands, so we have 8 mana, right? We could try to tap him out. So let's see. If we do Giga Drowse now, he has to try to go for killing the Mancers here, or at least put some darts in his yard. Kind of like that, I think. It's a weird game. So which one is not being targeted yet? This one. Okay. So he definitely has to cast at least one lava dart. Okay, goes to try and kill this Mancer. And that's from his hand, right? So killing one Mancer is fine, right? That doesn't mean anything. He has the double flashback in his graveyard available. And he's trying to kill this one as well. So I think I'll try and go for this. Do I go for the snap here? I think I try and go for the snap here. Yeah. And he'd have to flashback both of these now to kill him. And we could like hydro this if we want to. But then he still has one dart flashback left in the yard, so Cloud of Fairies is not good enough for the kill. I think I do save my Mancer. So let's counter this. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely correct. The Giga Drowse's resolve. And now we could like replay Mancer, hydro his guy, and he's left with nothing. Again, I'm afraid I cannot go off this turn fully. But he just has nothing. He has one lava dart flashback in the yard. So I think that's an okay position to be in. Does Squirrel give us something good? Gives us like a flicker. Does that do for us? Not much at the moment, until we have like 2 Mancers. But I think I'm supposed to score for something, just not sure what. It could just be the hydro. Could just be the hydro, yeah. I'm just gonna car. I'm actually cycling these. So next turn we could potentially have capsize with buyback up. That could be nice, right? So maybe we capsize our own Mancer with buyback on his upkeep. If this doesn't work, that's kind of bad for us. If it does, I think that's great. Interesting. I think I'm supposed to get the Hydro here. Yeah. Okay, he scoops. Wow, wow. So that's my first time in this tournament winning with High Tide without the combo. And again, I think I could have gone for it, but it was like super risky. So this line might actually be better. And yeah, I think I'm keeping these. Maybe, given how this turned out, it would be really nice to have access to like a single treasure cruise. But on the draw, I don't love it. I think I'm just gonna resubmit. Let's see where this takes us. He's on the play, but we only have one land, but we do have a Hydro. So I think that's really good for us. There's the Swiss Spear. Fortunate. I think I do want to Hydro the Swiss Spear. He's threatening enough by himself. Hopefully no Kiln Fiend follow up. That would be bad. Okay, Morphos. So that generally means he's digging for creature. There's the Swiss Spear. Okay. Please probe for mana. Okay. I guess he doesn't want to get beaten up like last game. Do I want to go for the snap on the Swiss Spear? I think that's too conservative. Got better things to do with my snap. Okay, so there's some stuff. Scroll can get me High Tide, notably. But the Flicker and Capsize aren't all that good. We already have Flicker, we don't really want to draw Capsize. Huh. I may actually shuffle this. Yeah. Okay, we draw the High Tide naturally. Like a boss. There's the doggy. Only 2 cards in hand, so it's not clear whether he can go off or not. It's still scary nevertheless. We could try to go for something if we go like High Tide into snap into something. but even a single pyro kind of ruins our day. I might actually just pass and hold up Snap Dispel. It would be much easier if we had one more land. But we don't. I'm gonna pass. Hope he doesn't have enough to fully go off. Only swings for 2. Okay. So he plays kind of control-y. I think I take my draw. Okay, island is nice. Again, I think I pass. I hope to survive the turn and then maybe next turn go for something. Nothing. Really interesting. But I think I'm supposed to try something here. So let's start with High Tide. Dispel if he counters. He does not counter. Okay. Let's try and snap his creature, or do we gush first? I guess we gush first. So we can replay one of the islands. So we could try and go for the triple High Tide. Yeah. Let's get one tide here and play it. Then go for the snap. Okay, I'm just gonna go for the snap to start. He's F6, seems like. Really? Yeah, so let's go for the last High Tide we need with this Merchant Scroll. Or can we go for the Hydra with it? Don't think so. Let's just get the tide now. Tide it up. Snap again. Play our Mancer. Get back snap. Snap Mancer. Again, letting the opponent know I have the full loop. Okay, really tight. Let's go to the next one. Here we are for our second match against PR0boszcz. Grixis Storm versus Monoblack Land Destruction. We're on the draw again, but hand looks potentially quite explosive. We would need like another ritual, and I highly expect my hand to get stripped away, but it's keep for sure. Although, again, as I said, he's on the LD version, so he has like 8 main deck land destruction spells, and only hymns for discard. So it's actually not that much interaction as you would expect from Monoblack. He's mostly on the getting some cheap creatures in and try to win fast with them. So do we play into the sinkhole? I guess we do. Yeah, I guess we just play into the land destruction and yeah. Okay, there's Dark Ritual. It's an interesting card to see. And hymns us. We could definitely spare the one first day, but getting the land was kind of tough. So I think I try to dig for another land or potentially try to do empty this turn if we get really lucky. Wait, so I think he showed us the swamp, so now he has another hymn and Choking Sands, if I'm correct. We did find a land, so we could go... Could just go Rite of Flame, Cabal Ritual, and kind of small empty. Right? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That's only 8 tokens. But that still potentially wins, right? Like he has a 1, 2, so he can block one of them. Oh, yeah, I think so. As embarrassing as it sounds, I think I'm gonna go for the tiny empty. Because now he just hymns us, so it's gonna be difficult to keep going. Or he Choking Sands, which, yeah, if we don't draw a land again, then he hymns us next turn, so... Okay, we do draw a land, that's nice. And the reason also I'm doing this is he doesn't have any main deck board wipe. So these little tokens could very well just get the win done. Okay, sure. Yeah, like we're not going off again, but this is enough, right? Science in Blood himself goes off in style in his own terms. I respect that. Let's go to sideboarding. So after board, he has a couple suffocating fumes to deal with these kind of small empty thingies, so I will try to not be on that plan. But he doesn't have any Echoing Decay or anything like that, so if we get 2/2 tokens, they are gonna stick. He has more LD in his sideboard, which I'm not sure if he brings or not, and he has Darasis, which he is definitely bringing. And I don't really have anything in my board for this, but I think we're already alright in the matchup. In retrospect, I think I would have added like a couple Darasis into my sideboard, but since I don't have them, there's nothing to really think about. And yeah, hand looks really good. It is susceptible to LD, as is probably every hand I'm ever gonna draw, so I could technically try to go for Git probe, Rite of Flame, Manamorphose, and if we draw like another Rite of Flame or Lotus Petal, we could then relay, which would be kind of nice. I guess I will start with the probe and see what's going on exactly. He has the sinkhole, but that's it. He has one sinkhole. And then he has the Thorn, though, to refill and keep killing us. So, okay, I'm gonna Git probe again. There's Sulfur Vent. It's getting destroyed, but I think that's okay. It feels bad to waste Storm, but I don't think there's a way around that. And so these three should be the cards we know of: Swamp Ritual, Thorn. So we did not see Hand Disruption nor more LD necessarily, although he could draw into it easily. But I think I'm just going for the safe star here. He's gonna get his 2/2 menace. Rituals the Thorn out, played the Swamp. Now he has 2 unknown. Okay, so we can Rite of Flame, get black for Cabal Ritual, but then we don't have the red for our red spells. Or no, we go Rite of Flame, Manamorphose for black, then Ritual. Okay. That's good then. Draw another Ritual. That's really good, right? Yeah, so let's get the red here. So we could play our land, we could play the Ritual, but we only have access to 1 red. And I don't think a small empty is what I want to do here. So I'll just go Crevice Relay. Yeah. And try to go next turn. We hit a lot of mana. That's really promising. Place a land. And looks like no disruption. Okay then, off we go. Let's see, so we have 1, 2, 3 if we sack this, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have so much. Oh yeah, I think we're just winning here, right? Let's just... First day, I guess this, can we intro? We have 11 mana, 12 mana. Yeah, we can intro. Sure, keep this. Play it into empty. into empty again for style points. Again, I don't see... I guess technically, if he has Rachel and double suffocating fumes, he gets us. Yeah, so I guess that would be the only out, but seems highly unlikely. Alright, GG's. Really nice. Thank you everyone for watching, and stay tuned for more No Banlist Pauper. Have a good day.